All right, we are back and we are live. It's your host, Mangley, and I got my man Denzel. Week 6.
Week 6.
Well, okay, let's go back to week 5 real quick. How did you do, Denzel? Wait, hold on. Before we go into that, we want to give a big shout out to these two individuals. All right. Oops, sorry guys, wrong page. Big shout out to James Cook and Dark Rider. You guys had commented below your names for the free roll. We apologize we didn't get enough to actually generate the free roll, so go ahead, Denzel. Explain what they're going to receive for doing this.
All right, all you guys got to do is just got to message the Facebook podcast page, and then I guess we'll send both of you guys out $5 a piece, and then for the next free roll, you guys got first dibs on the list, so y'all already on the list, for next week. And as soon as we fill it up, how many people is it going to be?
It's going to be the first 20 people.
Okay, so the first 20, so we're down to 18 now because you guys got VIP seats sitting in there.
Okay, yeah, so big shout out to you guys for listening to the podcast. So I know you guys want to know how to get into this free roll. Well, the info will be shared to you guys in about 15 to 20 minutes within this podcast. That's hopefully by the end of this podcast, if not somewhere in between. But well, we want to give a big shout out to you guys and apologize we didn't aggressively put that out. But you guys are automatically entered for this free roll coming out this week, and you guys will get $5 a piece. So as Denzel said, what we want you guys to do is just take a quick snap of your YouTube page with your names on top of there, so that way we can verify it's you, and then send us a message with the PayPal information so that we can send you guys that $5. All right, so we really appreciate that. So if you guys are not in our YouTube channels, make sure you guys go and subscribe. It's Denzel Menz and I'm DJ MP3. So go ahead and subscribe there right now. But we'll go all the way back now. It's time to go back. Denzel, go ahead and explain to me what week 5 was to you while I get this ready.
It's been a minute since week 5 been here. Let me go back to my. I did like 2 lineups in the main. So
okay.
Let me see. Well, anyway, I had Marshall, I had some Ingram, I had some Parker. So, I don't even have to go look at that shit because that's it. I had some, man, that's crazy, man. That's crazy.
It was like that, huh, Denzel?
Yep. But that was the main, though. I only played 2 lineups in the main, and that's a good thing, man. I usually throw about at least 10 to 15 in there, so that's a good thing because I didn't really feel it last week, and that goes to show you if you don't feel it, don't even go all in.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of putting all those lineups in, I just played the 1 p.m., 4 p.m. and prime time stuff like that. And then another to add to that, I don't have to play as much as I did because basketball is in full swing right now. Not full swing, but preseason is here. So it kind of balances me out because I really need to be doing something every day. So that's gonna really help me out in the long run with football.
Awesome. So we got our first person coming in today saying hi. It's Terrence Wilkinson. What's up, Terrence?
What's up, Terrence?
Parker keeps killing me. As soon as
man, you know what? Parker, he had his hands on that one in the end zone. He dropped it. He got bottled up in the end zone. He dropped it, man, and he got hurt, man. And you can't say nothing about that. He got hurt, man. But
yeah, big shout out to you too, Carlo, coming in. Stay away from all Dolphins players, man.
I know.
I had last minute. I switched out all my defense to Miami. Thank goodness. When I heard that Mariota wasn't playing, but I had a couple of lines with what's his name, Jay Cutler. I was trying to play the low percentage thing, and it was garbage all the way. I think he got 1 touchdown, but so disappointed. But anyhow, I know you guys want to know how we did last week. Here we go. All right, so I'll go first. This is my Carson Wentz lineup. I didn't expect him to do this well. I expected him to get a couple of touchdowns, but we saw what Carson Wentz was able to do against that Cardinals defense. Carson Wentz, Carlos Hyde, big disappointment. I'm sad that Todd Gurley didn't get that touchdown in that first quarter. They took it back. T.Y. Hilton was a chalk play. I was surprised with Will Fuller, but I'm a believer now with Deshaun Watson. That kid is special right now, man.
Yeah, he's special right now.
He's special right now. Odell Beckham Jr., oh man, broken leg. My heart goes out to him because I know this was the year for him to cash in, knowing his contract was ending, and he has to go out that way. Zach Ertz, Carson Wentz stacked was a safe play, and I had Harrison Butker in Kansas City. That was my late night hammer. I love kickers on those nights because you see those little points. They add up so much when it's the late night hammer. You start jumping spots really fast, and I had Miami defense. All right, Denzel.
Okay. Well, I mean, I had so many linemen in my main, I couldn't even come to show you all, but I did more lineups in 1 p.m. and the 4 p.m. That's why I really tried to go get my bread and butter. But I was gonna say something. Anyway, I went on ahead and stacked. I kind of like stacked that game.
Yeah.
That the Chargers and the Giants, and I had a lot of faith in Bell this week. He didn't do as good as I thought he did. What was that? Tyrell Williams. Tyrell Williams. He was somebody I thought I thought he was going to get have a few big gains against that New York Giants secondary. Sitting on the other side. I didn't even play. I elected to play Williams over Allen. So
yeah.
That's how that went, because I like this matchup a little better.
Mm-hmm.
Fitz didn't do what I thought he would do. Beckham did all right. Henry is somebody who I had faith in.
Yeah.
I just didn't want the tight end position is where I had the faith in. I just didn't want Gates to get the touchdown. Instead, Henry got the touchdown, so that was spot on right there. And as far as the defense goes, man, I nailed the defenses this week. Miami was just chalk.
Yeah, it was.
To me.
Why I got that information the last minute before the game started. Was that before the game started? You wanted to go with him?
Oh yeah. Well, knowing that, I was pretty confident that Mariota wasn't gonna play, so I definitely was all in on Miami D where I could get them, and unfortunately, the offensive player's been sitting up there. They've been hanging around the offensive coordinator too damn long. So, so I guess that's that's their problem.
Yeah. Well, we got new people coming in. We got Jesus. Welcome back, Jesus. Never pick Miami players. Why don't people understand that?
I know, right?
Then Carlo saying is Watson a better play this week than Ryan? Well, we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. First of all, let's give you guys our picks for this week, okay? Quarterback position this week. Let's go. Who I really like this week, guys, is Watson, man. He's going against the Browns. He's been phenomenal. This part might be one of those chalk weeks where you just have to play the chalk players. Along with that, my second QB, guys, is Drew Brees in the Dome against Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
Something magical always happens when those two play against each other. So a little bit low radar. It wasn't a lot low radar, but then I know all eyes are going to be on Watson this week because I know I'm going to be on that too.
Yeah.
But those are my two picks right now, guys. Let me know in the comment below if you guys agree with me, okay? About yourself, Denzel.
Yeah, well, another thing I want to put out there. I ain't stick to my guns, man. Last week I didn't win because I would have had me some Watson, but I said I'm only going to play 2 lineups in the main. So there you have it. Neither one of them was Watson, and look what happened. Even though I had them on the later slates, but the main. And then I went away from Cam too. I've been playing them a while.
Yeah, man.
But,
yeah, man. You've been pretty faithful to Cam, man.
Yeah.
The 1 week.
I'm gonna go with quarterback position.
Uh-huh.
These are two quarterbacks that I will be running. That I got some interest in. I got some really good interest in Kirk Cousins and Ben Roethlisberger, man. I mean, Kirk Cousins is probably self-explanatory, but Ben Roethlisberger, come on now, man. Come on, man. Let's do it, man. Shit.
He definitely owes us after what happens last week,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. I was completely shocked. 5 interceptions, was it? Or was it 6?
Man,
I think it was 5.
He needs to redeem himself, man, and I'm definitely looking for some low ownership on him.
Yeah.
The way things been going with Kansas City, people been running the score up on them too, man. Just like they've been doing with Brady and them. So sparks could fly. I mean, they got the personnel, so we'll see.
Yeah. I like that matchup too. We remember last year when they were in the postseason, right? When they went against each other, Kansas City's defense played so hard where they didn't allow them to have a touchdown, but Boswell had all those kicks.
Hey, Carlo for GPPs, man, not cash, man, for GPPs, man.
Yeah, and we're gonna have a big discussion about that, about how to choose your players according to your target, your goal. If it's a cash game, then you're gonna want to stick with certain players. GPP, you want to actually take a lot of risks with certain players too. So with that, we're gonna go to the next section, which is running back positions, running back picks. My running back picks this week, I like Chris Thompson, man, from the Redskins going against my 49ers.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like him on DK.
Fantastic value. Along with my second pick would be C.J. Anderson going against the Giants, just because of that team is just a mess now. They don't even have Odell. I mean, I know Odell's not in the office, but then I'm just expecting Denver to just run the ball, make this a fast game, get in and get out. We saw what the Giants gave up last week to Melvin Gordon. Was it Melvin Gordon?
Yeah.
It was, right?
The Giants. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyhow, I'm expecting a good game from C.J. Anderson, and he's at a fantastic value right now too.
Nice. So, that's definitely a good pick and a nice story to go with it. I got one flying under the radar. I mean, this is basically a tournament play. I'm looking at Mark Ingram, man.
Mark Ingram.
He's especially on DraftKings, his targets are going up. What did he have, about six targets last week?
Yeah.
Last game he had 8 targets last game. So I'm looking for these balls to be flying all over the place in this game. So and then they got rid of AP, and
Going to the Cardinals.
But that's the tournament play, man, and I like him on draft. I like him on DraftKings.
Mm-hmm.
And my next play, I'm looking for. I really want to know what's going on with the wide receiver position over there in Atlanta, but I'll just go back to because I really wanted Freeman so bad, but I'm going back to the well on Melvin Gordon, man.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Melvin Gordon's not a bad pick right now. Against,
he looks like he looks like he's back at full strength. Mm-hmm. He had 8 targets, 6 receptions, 105 rushing yards. Of course, it was against the Giants, but I like him too. I mean, I like him.
There you go. I like them too, and I like that Freeman pick too because they just got a nice full rest from their bye, and they're going up against Miami.
Yeah, so I definitely want to know what's up with that. I know Julio will be playing, but Sanu, I want to see what's up with that.
It's a dome game too, man. Ooh, it's hard to say no to those, man.
Yeah. See, they live in the dome, so there you have it.
All right, so our next picks, wide receiver, guys, wide receivers. This week, man, it's hard to say no to Hopkins and Fuller, man. Those two have just been that triple threat, man. Watson, Fuller. Fuller's just that deep threat that's all the way out there by himself, and Watson's like, I don't care, fight for it.
I love it. They deserve it, man. The city, deserve it. Everything. So I definitely like. That's what you picked.
Yeah, I got that, and then also Terrence. I also like Pryor. For my GPP, I'm going with my man Golden Tate against the Saints.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll show you guys one of my lineups. Oh, I'll show you guys in a bit. Who do you got for your wide receivers, Denzel?
Well, I'm stacking Antonio Brown with
Big
Ben Roethlisberger, man. Yeah, they got to get it going, man. They got to go back to the old. I feel like they got to go back to the old run and gun, man. And the targets. Ever since he pissed a fit. I mean, look at he had 19. He had 19 targets last week. Shit, I'm not passing that up, man.
I know, right? So
I'm not passing that up.
I don't know. Was it him tweeting about it? He says, "Man, gotta give me a chance. Throw me the ball more." And Big Ben said, "Here's 19."
Yeah, I told you he was gonna try to hit him in the face with that last week on the last pod because he was crying. He said he was open. He probably was or whatever. But I'm definitely gonna I'm gonna stack those two, and I got another receiver I'm probably gonna throw out there as much as I don't like messing around with Minnesota corners and stuff like that. I'm gonna go out there and say Randall Cobb, man. Nice cheap price, just sitting around there 6,200 for what he can do.
Randall Cobb,
a division game, and it is what it is. But I'll take me some Randall Cobb.
Awesome. All right, so we'll go ahead and go into our tight end positions now. Tight ends been it's been quite fantastic for tight ends. Last week, the biggest tight end that I thought, again, it's another one of those. Why didn't I think about it? Oh, it's another Tyler Kroft moment. It's like, all right, your top tight end is out. Who do you play? You play your next tight end. And for Cam, it was Dickerson. Woo!
Dickerson, somebody.
Oh, man. Not in my radar at all, Denzel. Not in my radar at all. I was like, He had like 150 plus yards, I believe.
Man, I'm trying to tell you. And then somebody always has those guys, man. I just can't believe it. Those guys,
Yeah,
I didn't
right.
even check the $1 million lineup. Most of the time, it's like on DraftKings though.
Yeah. Uh huh.
That super low on. I'm
Uh
talking
huh.
about the negative low on, the negative percentage dude that they have. He's
Yeah.
always he's always at the top, man.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
dude, what the fuck? I mean, like, man, for real though. Yeah. So I definitely didn't see that coming.
So, yeah, Dickerson was only 0.4% owned last week. He had over 175 receiving yards. Oh my gosh. That's so much for a tight end, man.
Yes, it is, and he was getting it in.
Uh huh. Dang, man. Wow, this guy had a fantastic. This on the $1 million lineup. Have you seen it yet?
No, yeah. I mean, it was.
Right there. Come on, focus.
Mm,
Right there. All right. So it was Dak Prescott. We got Melvin Gordon, Fournette. This guy had Nelson in there. Jordy Nelson. I can't believe it. Antonio Brown, Michael Crabtree. Notice he doesn't have Fuller or Hopkins.
right.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I mean,
Crabtree.
it was multiple ways to get to that money, man.
Yeah,
It was
Dolphins.
multiple ways.
Hey man, big ups to that. Okay, we'll talk about it when we get there. But I mean, okay, so back to tight end. Back to tight end. I think it's safe again to go with Travis Kelce this week. I like him. Travis Kelce, the chalk plays of Kelce and Ertz, man. Ertz has been just fantastic, being consistent for week after weekend, week in and week out, 10 points each in the tight end position. And also we got I like um I like Travis Kelce, man.
Give me one of those.
Uh, Big disappointment with Ingram last week. I had a lot of Ingrams.
Oh man, I don't know what happened. He had 4 targets, man. I don't know what happened then. I mean, God, Marshall goes down, and then Beckham goes down,
Uh-huh.
and then shit, he didn't have a catch, man.
Uh-huh. Nothing. Nothing.
And I'm like, man, I'm like, I don't know, man. I brought him up on the pod, and I'm like, no, I'm cool. I brought him up on the pod, and I'm like, oh my God, man, I dropped the ball with that one, but that was just a that was a mystery to me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then for another tight end that has been doing quite well is Kettle. I don't know if you know who Kettle is. He's the tight end for the 49ers. Him and Hoyer.
Kittle.
Yeah, they had something going in that fourth quarter.
Yeah, he got nicked up.
Uh-huh.
He was, but yeah, I was actually watching that, and yeah, they did hook up a few times, and you know, I mean, it is what it is, man. I know now. I'm not afraid to play anybody, man. You know, the tight end that I got on my radar this week
Mm-hmm.
is ASJ, man. I'm gonna stick with it. You know,
Yeah.
I'm stick with the ASG going against New England. I don't even mind handcuffing them with McCown. As bad as their secondary has been,
Yeah.
although New England like to run the score up on people, and they probably get some garbage time or whatever. But I definitely don't mind them. But I roll out some ASJ.
Awesome. ASJ. Jay, we got new people coming in. Carlo will definitely start answering those real quick. Vivian, what's up, Vivian?
What up, Viv? What's up, Vivian?
Joey Hunter. So he commented on my post, and it's not on this one. But Joey, you're saying that the tight ends for the week is Hooper or Brait. Super gamble is Mercedes Lewis.
Mercedes Lewis always the super gamble. After that, what did he get early in the season? What was that? He got 2 or 3. What he got 3?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Yeah. What did he get about 3 touchdowns that game?
Yeah, man. when he was going against was it when they were going against the Ravens, right?
I forgot which team it was.
Yeah.
Definitely a super gamma, but me, I'm not afraid to play anyone, man.
Me too.
Anyone.
I ain't scared.
Yes, sir.
I'm just pissed.
I know, right?
All right. Okay. Last but not least, guys, let's talk about the defenses. All right. So last week, top defense was Jacksonville. Reed is playing. Even though Reed is playing, I still like Vernon Davis against the 49ers. His old team, man.
Reed is so damn fragile, man. Damn, it's like there's a ghost out there, something with a bat.
He's probably like, I know, man. You know,
pow, get out the game, man. I can't.
Like Bradford, man. Bradford on Monday night killed me so bad, man.
Oh man, that was worse than a butt fumble. Did you see?
I know, yeah, dude. He backed up his own. They gave him. Well, I think they gave the defensive guy the sack when no one sacked him. He just bumped his center. I think just bumped into him, and next thing you know, he's like, "I'm out. I can't even play anymore." It's like, come on, man.
That man went down. I'm sitting right here because they're paying my Chicago Bears.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, who hit him? I said, go back, rewind that
shit. Is that like okay, it must be like that they all drafted the same time, didn't they? With RG3. Did he get drafted on RG3? No, I think it was after, I think the year after. I forget.
Are you talking about Bradford?
Yeah.
I think Bradford was in the league before him.
Oh, okay. You're probably right. He was he started with the Rams, huh?
With the Rams or something, yeah.
Oh.
I think he got nicked up. I was just getting off work, man. I think he got a little banged up before. I think he got hit before that.
Yeah.
And then that's what just threw him up. Yeah. Excuse me, threw him off. Mm-hmm. He didn't want to get touched no more. He was already hurt. But you know, you don't want to come out the game, you know?
Absolutely.
You can see the look on his face.
Absolutely.
He was like, I know they're gonna figure out I'm hurt. I just want to play.
Yeah.
And that's the passion, you know, these guys have for the game.
Yeah. All right. So if we look at the defense, guys, Carlo, I agree 100% with you.
Yeah.
Denver is the defense to play this week against the Giants. I also like, believe it or not, I like Atlanta against Cutler. I think Cutler's probably gonna throw some picks. Cutler's he's just off rhythm with the team, man. He
never got on rhythm. He never got in rhythm. Shit.
Oh,
that game won. That first game they won. That first game. I know that look on his face because he's here in Chicago. I'm from Chicago. I know that little slithering look he had on his face. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
And they hurry up and wipe that shit off his face 5 games in a row. Mm-hmm. 4 or 5 games in a row. Mm-hmm. But my clear cut, I mean, Denver, they just clear cut to me.
Yeah.
Perfect cash game defense. And tournaments, I'll probably roll out some. I haven't even really looked at the defense, guys, so I really can't pinpoint, you know, what I probably roll out in GPPs, but
yeah,
definitely that Denver defense is perfect for cash.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about Houston too? I like Houston against the Browns. I know they don't have JJ Watt, and then they lost Merciless too.
You say what now?
For the defense, Houston.
Oh yeah, where they lost Watt. Yeah.
Yeah, they lost Watt, so they lost Merciless.
They're gonna be. They probably gonna be popular too, man. But I think Denver just got all the tangibles I need.
Yeah.
I don't want, you know. I think Denver. I don't want no mishaps.
All right, we'll go right into the comment section now. So earlier we had. Let me just go scroll. Give me a moment, let's scroll back up. Earlier, we had a question from Silver Fox. What's up, Silver Fox? He said, I'm thinking for a QB play, a cheap QB play this week, and Brissett. So can I try to fit him in with Fournette and Hunt? What do you guys think?
Oh, you know what, Brissett, that's the other slate. That's the Monday. Is that the Thursday to Monday?
You're playing? Is he playing the full slate?
Yeah, that's what he's doing. You want to go ahead? Yeah, that's Monday night. I don't know, man. I was thinking my cheap QB probably would have ended up being McCown. I'm talking about the that close your eyes in the dark play that I tell nobody about. I probably was gonna stack them with Curse or one of those guys, or maybe a triple stack with him, Curse, and ASJ, and that's a lineup. You won't hear about that unless I hit the top for the millions. I wouldn't even tell y'all that, but I definitely I'm rolling that out. But
yeah, Silver Fox. I would also recommend playing Kevin Hogan if you need a cheap QB. Kevin Hogan's playing $6,100. You can throw him in, and if you're trying to fit, if you're trying to pay up for top tier running backs like Hunt. Man, Hunt's just so expensive now. I think it's like $9,300.
Ain't it? Yeah, I think this the time I don't even know. Don't get me to start talking, man. I don't even know. I don't think it's the time for nothing. Go down to the bottom. I seen my boy down there commenting.
Yeah,
is that the bottom?
He started. Kevin Hogan is started.
Oh no, go up.
Okay.
To Vivian.
Oh, Vivian. So Vivian says,
yeah.
Hey kiddo, this your boy. What you think about Willie Snead? He back. And I like Baltimore defense. I like Willie Snead too, man. He's a nice deep threat, go-to guy when Breeze looks to the right, looks to the middle, looks to the left, or looks deep. If there's no safety in the back, Breeze is airing it out.
Well, they in the dome, man. That's their Coors Field.
Mm-hmm.
That's their Coors Field, man, of football, man. So anything can happen, man. I know Snead coming back, man. I'm probably not gonna be on him. I just hope he open up some space for the tight end Fleener. That's where I'll be riding. So
Fleener is gonna be nice and low on.
I'm Fleener, and like I said earlier in the podcast, I don't mind some Ingram either. So, but I know he coming back, but I'm not even on him. If I get burnt by it, I get burnt by it, man. And we from the shot, man. We from the shot. How you gonna just jump all on Baltimore defense like that?
All right. Okay. So again, guys, this is the question time. Go ahead and leave a comment in our comment section, and we will start answering them. Right now, I'd like to talk about cash games and GPPs. How do you choose players accordingly, Joe? Joe, that's my boss name. Denzel.
Well, you looking for in cash games? You're looking for consistency, man.
Okay.
So you're looking for some consistency, and when your player is consistent, then popularity comes along with it. So like you got the Brissett. I mean, not Brissett, Watson, and those guys are hot right now, man. They perfect cash plays right now, man. They're gonna be high owned, and
yeah.
And then you got lower tier cash players too. That cheaper value plays that are consistent. With a low ceiling. But
yeah,
there's some decent cash plays.
Yeah, like
to help you fit in higher price cash plays. So
A great example of that right now is Alex Smith. He's still not over 8,000, man.
Right, and he's moseying on along. Perfect example, like this week coming up. There's a good possibility that what's the running back?
Kareem Hunt, yeah.
No,
Are you talking about
the
Le'Veon
running
Bell?
back. McKinnon. Now, after what he did against the Bears, he could probably for Minnesota, the running back from Minnesota, he's 5,600 on FanDuel.
Yeah.
He does. I mean, he's like last year. He's shown flashes, so he'll have some ownership in cash, especially when people trying to fit in some higher priced players. Another cheap running back is somebody like Duke Johnson. You can if you look at his game log and check out his last. This is what I'm talking about. Cheaper players with. And he's doing good. He's doing fine for his price.
Yeah.
Last week he gave you 15.8. Week before that against Cincinnati he gave you 16.5. Against Indiana he gave you 19.4. His target was 3, 10, 7, 6, and 5. And his rush attempts ain't up there, but he's effective. So just cheaper cash plays, and you have to. Ellington too, because I had him on DraftKings, and you have to figure out which site it's going to work better for you with your players. So Duke Johnson's really a good player, a good cash play on DraftKings, just because of the full point.
Bold statement, Justin. Bold statement. I like that. Did you guys know that Alex Smith is my favorite quarterback? Not because he's winning now, but because he used to be in our 49ers team. And he gave me one of the best games I've ever seen in my life when they went against the Saints. 3rd and 3. Last play. Threw it down in the middle to Vernon Davis, and we won the game. It was an underdog story. And the 49ers came back. And that was awesome. It was awesome. And then they kicked him out. Kaepernick came in. It pissed me off. Because I was like, man, let him have his Cinderella story. But as I would know, it's not going to happen in San Fran. It looks like it's going to happen for him in Kansas City. It looks like I think he's going to probably go out this year with that, because they have a nice young quarterback over there in Kansas City who's really sharp too and fantastic on the run. As Alex Smith is ending his season, his contract with this season. He's having a phenomenal season. I doubt he quits, but I think if he wants to play it safe, in my head, I feel like this is the year that he's gonna walk out. But yes, I like Alex Smith this week too. He's a whole different person on that field now, man. He doesn't have that worry in his face. He just feels like, I don't know. He has that look that Russell Wilson had when he came in, man. That Dak Prescott had that when he came in last year. They trusted the team. There's that trust. You can see that trust in his eyes. Like, our team's gonna pull through, and it's not that panic to where like he's like, you seen him last year before against Pittsburgh, and he's just like, come on, just give me the ball. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? So Alex Smith this week probably too, because man, are you seeing how these guys are? I mean, not to brag about Kansas City Chiefs though, but Andy Reid is pulling up some pretty cool, crazy plays, man. That triple option, man.
That one where he threw it over there to Kelsey.
Yeah, man.
Whatever play that was real nice, man. That was a nice one. I don't know what he did, man. I meant to go back and check it out again, but that was a very nice play. He, I don't know what he did. Yeah, something, man. But he ended up throwing it over there to I think Kelsey was in the slot. It was just a very nice play. So he is pulling out some nice plays, and Andy Reid is.
Hey, your Bears did something pretty awesome too for that 2-point conversion, man. Did you see that one too?
He took it straight up the gut.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, look at that, man. They're playing.
Uh,
They're playing magician with that ball, man. Is it 11 to the right, and now it's going back to the man.
Yeah,
I was like,
nice.
I was like, whoa, it fooled me, man.
Yeah, didn't it? That was
me,
real
man.
nice right there. They still suck, but yeah.
Oh man, don't worry about my Niners.
I'm glad Trubisky though he got a chance to get out there. So I've definitely been wanting to see.
Did you like that play?
Yeah.
Did they finally allow him to get him in there? Because I feel like
I had him in. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I feel like that's something they have to do with the rookies. Let them get in, build a comfort with the team and build trust with the team. Because to me, I think a lot of situations could be like how Deshaun Watson is. You know, the preseason didn't look good because sometimes it's where your preseason talent isn't as great too. You know, and you got your superstars all in the starters, and then you give them a chance with your starters, and you get somebody like Deshaun Watson who's able to actually have fantastic chemistry with Hopkins and Fuller and everyone else. You know.
Well, on our situation, you know, the Bears, we don't have nobody. We don't have nobody that's worth over $20 over there in our receiving core. So how do they expect him to do anything? You know what I'm saying? So I went on. I already knew he probably would end up hooking up with Miller. I stacked him and Miller. But come on, man, we got Kendall Wright and these other guys. I don't even know them, man.
Yeah.
But you know, he did good. He was coming up to the line and he was switching the plays up. You know, putting people in right position. And that shows a lot. So he's definitely not trying to lose his spot. I like that though. I can't wait till we get somebody over there so he can throw it, and he's mobile. So you know.
Yeah.
So I like him.
I love mobile QBs, man. They make the game really interesting. With that being said, guys, we want to give a moment to give you guys all a shout out. You know, so again, this week, guys, we're hosting a free roll. I'm going to give you guys a chance. Those who have been following us on Facebook Live, we really appreciate it, man. We really appreciate it. So everybody who's watching Facebook Live right now, put down your Fanduel username, and we'll add you into our free roll this week. So the top 18, along with those who are watching on YouTube right now, make sure you comment down your username and make sure that you're subscribed to us. We're going to check for those two, okay? So, with that being said, anything else you want to add on to today, Denzel?
No, not about. That's about it, man. That's about it for right now. Like I said, I've been getting slammed at work. It's hard for me to come back with. It's hard for me to bounce back with some more content because I was so tired, man. 10, 12 hours, that should be killing me. But I seen one of the guys. He said something about the NBA. Right now, it's preseason. It's very volatile, man. So, like I say, I posted in the group the other day. You have to go and follow me on Twitter, or you just go check my Twitter and for information. But you know, if you got time on your hand, you can drill my list. I have a list there. So with that list, it's called NBA DFS News. You'll want to subscribe to that list. Therefore, once you subscribe to the list, it'll be in your profile. And then, or you subscribe to it, or it's going to say follow the list. It's going to be in your profile. Therefore, once you do that, I have a list of all the beat writers and things like that for preseason, and you can just go ahead and stay updated, but you have to keep checking it like all day long, you know. So that's how I get an edge, and it's hard for me to relay the information back to you guys, and you know, I can't get fired doing that shit all day, so that's why y'all gotta do it, and it helps for the regular season. It helps for the regular season too when the NBA comes, but I've been doing pretty well.
Awesome. Yeah. Denzel's gut is IQ is just fantastic when it comes to NBA, man. So guys, make sure you guys subscribe to his channel and get that notification because as we know, NBA's in right then and there. There's not much time for research, and the game starts. You only get like a small window to actually see who's starting and who's not starting, and Denzel puts it in real quick for you guys. So with that being said, guys, we hope you guys have a fantastic week. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we will see you guys in week 7 already, guys. All right, guys.
Yeah.